I'm Minute Beauty and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a video on makeup products for beginners. I hope you all enjoy and let's get started. Now this video will consist of high-end products and low-end products. I mostly suggested the lower-end products. I'll most likely either say their prices or have them somewhere on the screen, but if I don't, I'm sorry. I have forgotten. So first we'll start out with concealer, foundation kind of things. So I have 4 products here. First we have the Tarte Amazonian Clay Concealer. Now this is more on the higher end side, but this is what I use. I'm not a beginner, but I love it. And so if you're having the money to spend and you know you want a concealer and you want it to be a very, very good concealer and your parents are willing to spend the money or you're willing to spend the money, then this is a good product to go and see if you like it, have your color checked, see how you like the formula, and see that you're not allergic to it, because that's the thing, makeup has things people are allergic to. So the next thing I'm going to talk about is the Instant Age Rewind Foundation Concealer. For a long time I thought this was actually a concealer, but I guess it's a foundation. But I still kind of use it as a concealer for the days where I don't really want to put on makeup. It has a consistency that is not as thick as a full coverage foundation. So then in my mind I was like, this is a concealer. And I actually think this works as a pretty good concealer. So this concealer is definitely a lot cheaper than this concealer, but this is also a foundation. Well, it is a foundation and not a concealer, but I'm still going to use it as a concealer because it's pretty bomb and I like it a lot. So if you're not sure you want to get a concealer and you want to try something that's concealer-like, or you are like, oh, that's definitely a foundation, you're dumb, and you want to try it out as a foundation, then go for it. This is a great product. I like it a lot. So the next product is a foundation for sure. This is the Tarte Amazonian Clay Foundation, and this is what I use. I like it a lot. It is a 12-hour coverage and it's supposedly oil-free. I don't find myself getting oily, but I don't have that oily skin, so I like it a lot. It's very not sticky, it sets well. I like it a lot. This is on the pricier side, but it's a good foundation. Now the next product is the Dream Wonder Powder. Now this is also a product that I'm like, is this a foundation or a powder, or is it a powder foundation? I'm not really sure, but I use this either to set my makeup, or if I'm doing this concealer foundation, I'll put this on top of it because this kind of gives off like a shiny effect and this kind of mattes it. So I like using this. I use this sometimes over top of this too. So if you have oily skin and you just want to like make it less oily, I suggest this. It's $7 around there at Ulta. You can find it at Target, probably Walgreens and Walmart. Now we'll move on to the eyeshadows. I'm not sure where this product actually falls in price-wise, but it's a 4-shade palette and it's by The Body Shop, and I've had this for like 5 years. This is like my first good eyeshadow, and it's neutrals. I suggest if you're new to makeup, you get the neutral. If you're new to makeup, I suggest you get neutrals because they're easier to work with. They're not like as standoffish. So if you're not confident in your makeup, then neutrals are more of the way to go. These are the colors. I used to use this a lot, but then I got more experience, so I started getting bolder with color choices. But I really enjoyed this palette. I actually really want to get back into using it because I really like these colors. I like these colors a lot. It also shows you how, like, what goes where. So I I really like this palette. I'll look that price up and probably have it on the screen, hopefully. Now for the more expensive palette, and I love this palette. This is probably my favorite palette out of the 4 that I have, and it's the Tartelette in Bloom palette by Tarte, and I love it. I think the colors are amazing. They're really easy to blend. They're really easy to work with. Now this is definitely more on the pricier side, but if you already have some experience with eyeshadow and you know you want to take it up to the next step, I suggest this palette. Now we'll go on to eyelashes. I personally don't like spending a whole lot of money on mascara because I don't really find it worth it. A cheap mascara can do the same as an expensive mascara, so I recommend you start with a cheap mascara. I like to use the Clump Clasher by CoverGirl. It's in this green tube. It's a pretty great mascara. There's quite a lot in here. I can't remember exactly how much, but it's a good amount of product in here. Now the higher end mascara that I'll show you that I like, I'm actually wearing right now. It is the Roller Lash by Benefit. I really like this. It's a little wet and it can be a little clumpy. So if you've never put on mascara at all, don't get this. Don't do it. Don't. You'll hate mascara forever. Don't. But if you have put on mascara and you know how to like declump clumpy lashes, this is great. It like extends your eyelashes and you're like, I am on top of the world. Of the world, I tell you. Now I'm going to do eyeliner. Now these are both cheap eyeliner because I don't actually own expensive eyeliner, because I'm like, if a cheap eyeliner can do what an expensive eyeliner can do, why would I not go for the cheap stuff? The cheap stuff, man. I think this one is more expensive than this one, so there's price differences, but there always be price differences between products. This one is the this is the Maybelline Master Precise. This eyeliner has a felt tip application. I really like that eyeliner. It's really easy to work with. It has good payoff. That's the word, payoff. Now this is a liquid eyeliner. This is a liquid eyeliner. Again, if you've never worked with makeup, again, if you've never worked with eyeliner ever, I wouldn't suggest this because liquid eyeliner is, in my opinion, a lot harder to work with like this. A felt tip is a lot easier because the application doesn't move as much, but this, it moves quite a lot because it is like a paintbrush. But if you have used it and you're looking to upgrade, then I recommend this. It is a brush. I recommend this. It is a like brush applicator. It's really bendy. If you want to get that flick of the wrist wing, then this works really well. This is the NYX Matte Liquid Eyeliner. Now, these 3 lip products are really inexpensive because I don't really think you should be wasting your money on lip products when you're just beginning, because let's be honest, cheap makeup can do the same as expensive makeup. At least I find these products are pretty great, and I haven't found another product like it that does the same for a reasonable price. So the first one is the NYX Butter Gloss. This is a lip gloss. This is good for beginners if your parents are really strict on you wearing lipstick and they're like, no lipstick, you can wear lip gloss, and I recommend this. It's kind of like a lipstick cheekily. It's like, oh, it's a lip gloss, and then later it's like, oh, JK, it's not. It like kind of stains your lips, so it's like a lip stain sort of, but it's definitely gloss to begin with. Just like when it fades out, it's not. The next product is, if your parents are like, no lip gloss, no lipstick, like, what are you doing with your life, child? No makeup, and you can only wear like chapstick, which I'm sorry if you're in that life, but if you're over the age of 12, if you're under the age of 12, girl, why you need makeup? You're pretty enough. Like, stop trying. You are gorgeous. What are you trying to do? Like, what? What? Unless you're a dancer and then you have to wear makeup for a recital. Like, I understand it. That's how I got into the makeup world. Dancers. I get you. But if your parents are like, fine, we'll get you a tinted, like, chapstick. That's the word, self. That's the word. I recommend getting like the Baby Lips chapstick. This is the Baby Lips by Dr. Rescue. It has like that pink tint, so it like kind of looks like you're wearing cheekily a lipstick, but not really. You're not. It's just a chapstick. It's just a chapstick. Now, the last product is, if your parents are okay with you wearing lipstick and you're like, please, I want to wear lipstick. I really, really want to. Then I recommend the Kate lipsticks. They're by Maybelline. I think they're like $7 each, which is pretty cheap for lipstick. You can get more expensive, but to start off with, I would start with these. They're really good. They smell really, really good. They smell so good. I wear them all the time, even though like I could get more, but I find these work just as well as the others. Now if you're like gonna eat a burger or like sip on some coffee, there will be transfer, but for $7 you could just reapply it. You're not gonna be like, oh my gosh, I just wasted a swipe of $20 lipstick and then I got it on a coffee or it wiped off because of my burger. No, you're gonna be like, oh, that was $7. I'll just reapply another layer. Like, if you wear it more than 7 times, like, girl, you got your money. You got your money's worth out of that. I hope you all enjoyed this video. If you want to see more beginning makeup tips and tricks and how like beginning makeup should look, that kind of videos, those kind of videos, leave it in the comments and I will try to get on the best. I was thinking about doing a series on beginning makeup and that kind of things, like how to ask your parents for it, how to apply it for the first time, what should I use to apply makeup, this crazy substance that it seems like all girls try to apply on their face. Or if you're new to like doing stage makeup and you want some advice on that, just leave it in the comments and I can do my best to make those videos for you. If you liked this video, please like the like button down below. And if you're new and you want to hit that red subscribe button down below, that'd be great too. If you want to see more of my videos, you can click on one of the 2 boxes here or my face over here. And if you want to see more of my life, you can check out my social media. They will be linked down below. I hope you have a wonderful day and remember to be yourself, because you're the only self you're ever going to be. Bye!